Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are watching me from. My name is Akigbe Aregwame, your regular host of oral lessons brought to you by USAID and OGT Network. Today's lesson is on H, oral alphabet He. We shall be pairing this He with every vowels, which will now sound like Ha, He, He, Ho, Hu. Ha, He, He, Ho, Hu. That is our lesson of this week. This lesson comes to you every week by 5 p.m. So today's topic is He. We did Fi, which is F last week, and today we are dealing with a consonant He. But before we do that, we start the lesson of today. As usual, we normally read RBD. So after that, then we start the lesson of the week. I say hello, Mayo. I do. Mabodami, Mabiwan. Amen. He Akigbe Aregwame no Mui Amamam Mimiri Ora. Ibaya Vira, Ibaya Zora, Ibaya Kora. Amama Rena Niki He. Consonant He. So we might feel vowel reme by. So more we feel by vowel reme by. More we ha, he, ho, hu. Ichibu tagbozeva ha, he, ho, hu. Ananiki amamagi o osena. Ona mamana edose ni mamoi jiba osereba kwa edose erega gwenhe. Maya mona mamine na jiba egereme. O kweseki maisobo wi maya kwese maisobo wi ona mamana masha ko abidigi ora. So ona abidigi ora na nisi opa ko kweseki maisobo wi amama obi enosena. So on abide you call maita subona. Myself. On abide you so call me again. A B D A E F G H I J K L M N O I R C Sh T U V W Y Z. Icheburu no shangbozeva. A B D A E F G H L J K H J K L M N O W R C Sh T U V W Y Z. Naika abidigi ebo mai. So book can send over there. You might go call Beseki ma asopo wi when on no send over there. No send over there. So Abo ken edo se novade. Opese abo runushin ona bedena. Oneki amama wo mai ge na ihi because consonanti na choi he on we hv oibo. So ima won h na eba vowels na vowels na wo kumu on a body na a e i o na vowel ni ma filoba on ihina. So ma filo ba ni hina imori ken ha we samwe aba ma na we ha onana we e amo vai de bai ima on we he yo regi vowel li remenori veni. So mori we ha he he hu ho hu. Edo so no rari fi ni ma gbiyan mi o ni we f. So Michael Rio also said, you can only any ha, he, who, una. The Mario also said. So, as the old boy, etano any hana, no baby ha. The Mario as the old boy eso, mawa. Na boom, but eso nima we were cured. So, ono pa ono he be ha more way ha yo we ni the more king azeo hano ha ni bona fa me ha ba mi na ni ki ha azeo we hano oni we na ha ni ba ya na we hano hi only way no ha kwa demi mo house hi ha ne wo ni ona we hi oyo da we hi ni bo no ha me awe ha oni mi ni soto ese hi soto anyway ona ni hi mo mi makini lo ko hi ma choku we hi oyo da wona na hi ona na we hi hama n'okwu hama so ona gbo we etani no bo ni ha no hi ha rebe. So yo ni. So what am I saying? So the topic of the day is we are dealing with H for the topic of the day. H, which is he in oral letter, he. So we shall be putting this he, we shall be placing a, combine a with it, which is a, with all the vowels combined with the letter he. So it will now sound like ha, he, who, ho, who. Ha, he, who, ho, who. That is what it will all sounds. So we're going to start with pick this one first, the ha, then give an example of the word that starts with ha. The ha on its own has a meaning. We will tell you. If not, we will just move on to the next example, on other examples. So the he and the a combined together will sound ha. It's just like an exclamation. Ha, ha. Just like every other, like the English word, it's the same thing. Ha, it's an exclamation. So then another word is hano. Hano. You can see the ha. It starts with ha. Hano. Hano is to pick. Like hano ni oni otieni. Hano no tieni me. That means pick those cherry for me. Hano no tieni me. Pick those cherry for me. Hano with the ha underline in it. That's picking, to pick or picking. Hi. 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 Hey. Hi. Hi. The ow, the re and the a here is silent. Hi, which is pay. Hausa. 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 Haonewoni. Haonewoni. That is an example in the oral that I'm giving. Haonewoni. So hi, that is to pay. Then hi. 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 That is to press down. Hi, to press. Like hi soto. That is press it down very well. Hi motor. Press it down very well. I mean, that's the meaning of hi. 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 It is different from this. This is high. This is high. High. That is to press something down. Then another example is hammer. Hammer. This is another word that starts with ha. Hammer, which is pregnant. Hammer, pregnant. Onokonyo hammer. That woman is pregnant. That's an example that I'm giving with hammer. Now we move to the next. We move to the next vowel, which is a. If we put the a and the he together, it will sound he, he, he. This one has a meaning on its own. You know, that is he, is okay. I heard you. Uma maybe right? He, no, you you can answer he. Ukasebiro when I say ukasebiro when I say you can answer he. It has to do with I've heard you. So that is he. You heard the person what he said, so you can respond he. Like when you get there, tell them we send our greetings. Then you can say he. As you heard, I've heard you. I will do as you said. He. Another example, e.g., azeo is he, 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 he. It sounds like here in English. If it was in English now, you will say here, but here this is he, because we are doing oral language, not English. He. This you also find in we, j, a. This is he with the he on the line. This is to help lift something on someone's head. Amen. Amen. That's help me lift this thing on my head or on my shoulder. Amen. Amen. So it has to do with helping somebody to lift something on his head or on his shoulder. So amen. He has to help lift something on someone's head. He with the he on the line. He. Then hegbe. This Hegbe has something to do with this. But this time we are helping each other. If I help you put your load on your head, we do this those days when we go for firewood to go and fetch firewood. So one will help the other one, the last person, maybe the last person's own is not too heavy, he can help himself. So we help others, put that firewood on their head with a little bit of support from the person that is being helped. So wajimai hegbemai, which is, and I'm giving an example in Ora. Wajimai hegbemai, let us help ourselves to put these things on our head. So how do we go about it? I will help you, the other one will help support, the other one will support the other, A will support C, until the last person who probably can help himself. So that is hegbe with the he underlined, to help each other lift something on the head. He. Another word is he, which is P. To he. Uhe is like, have you finished peeing? Which is he. Because depending on in the context which is used, we know that this he is, what it means is, or what it connotes is P. Like uhe, if I say uhe, it means it has to do with P. Have you finished peeing? So which is the he here, P. And the next vowel is e. If we combine it with he, which is the H, it will be he. When anything liquid is lost slowly through very tiny crack, not visible. When anything liquid is lost slowly through very tiny crack, not visible. Or hair, or hair. That's when you put any liquid, for instance water, into a bowl, then somehow you find it is reducing, but you can see sign of water where you kept it. So but it is not, the crack is not very visible. It's not like a hole that when you, as you pour the water, the thing is, it's pumping out. No, this one you just put it there, you see that the water is coming out tiny, something like that. So in our language, that is hair or hair. It's a kind of leaking, but it is so minute that you can't even see the crack with your naked eyes, but you can see the water, small water coming out. If you leave that bowl for it will take it some time before the things empty, because it's so slow. You can't even, it's not visible, the crack is not visible to the eye, very tiny. So that is hair for you. So that's the example of hair, or the meaning of hair. Then the next vowel is E. If we combine it with he, it will be he. As it's like wish, he. Then e.g., another example is he. Another example is he, to hear. Ebutai. Ebutai means I heard what you said. That is he. The he underline. He. That is here. For example, Azeo. Ebutai. I heard what you said. I heard the word or what you said. Still the same thing. So he means here. Then another example where of the word you will find that starts with he is hive. Hinve. To hinve is to put a price on something. Hinve. I mean, have you put a price tag on it? Have you put a price tag on it? That is hinve, to put a price. Hinve. Now another example is hioi. 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 That is pack it. Hioi hiweke itasa. Hioi hiweke itasa. Put them in a bowl. Put them in a plate. Hioi hiweke itasa. That is hioi with the he underline. Hioi means to pack it. So when if I want to give an example, like as I just did just now, hioi hiweke itasa. That is put them in a plate or in a bowl. Hioi with the he underline. Here is the word here, hioi. Then another example of a word that starts with he is hiwi, hiwi or hiwo. Hiwi or hiwo. Hiwi or hiwo. Hiwi or hiwo. That is to put, having to do with putting something. That is mo hiwi okumi aga. Mo hiwi okumi aga. I'm giving an example now. Azeo. Mo hiwi okumi aga. Mo hiwi okumi aga. That is to put that thing on top of the chair. That is having to do with putting something. Umo hiwo, like the next one now, hiwo, which is also has to do with putting something on which has to do with putting something on somewhere. Umo hiwo, I'm dealing with the second one, hiwo. Umo hiwo, I mean, have you put it? Umo hiwo, have you put it? That is hiwo. They are similar. Hiwi, that is the way you coin the sentence. It has to be a hiwo. So like I just did just now. Umo hiwo, that is a question. Did you put it? That is hiwo. With the he underline and this is hiwi, this is hiwo. With the he underline and the he underline. So the next vowel is O. So if we combine the O and the he, it will be ho. Ho. It will be ho. He and O will be O. E.g. azeo. Ho. Ho. There are so many other words that sounds ho, but in the context that it is used, it doesn't mean the same thing. So, now there are another ones which sounds the same, but with a little kind of stressing is different. And I will show you some of those words here. That I gave an example of some of these words that sounds the same but stressed differently. One in particular sounds like it, but in the context which it is used, it is different. When you hear the sentence that that word is used, then you will know there's a difference. Now, the he and the o sound ho, e.g. azeo. Ho is to look for. Kwame ho on a meaning. Help me look for that thing. Help me look for that thing. Ho, to look for. Kwame ho. Bameho ni beni, bameho I oni ikini or kokoni. So we who is to look for, to look for. Then there is another example here which sounds like this, but it's the same spelling, but it's stressed differently. Like this, all these stress mark points to you how it should, the word should be pronounced. Like this is who, who, oh who means empty. Who means empty. Who, you see, it is different from who, who, to look for. Who, empty, not containing anything, is empty. Oni ekpa na ohu emi osiri le kyo ogu so empty, not containing anything. You see, they have the same spelling but different pronunciation. It is stressed differently. This one is who, this one who, this one is who, this one is who. It goes up from right to left. Who, this one is who, down. Who, down. This one is who is empty, not containing anything. Who, empty, not containing anything. For example, if I want to use it as let me use it in an example in the oral word. Oh, who is empty. The bucket is empty. On the bucket now, who the car or that means I looked at the bucket, there's nothing inside, it is empty. Oh, who. This one is who, to look for. Bame who on the bucket in. So who, there are two different stress. You express it differently. Then another word that contains, that starts with who is huoi. 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 Look for it. Look for it. Bame huoi. Bame huoi. Huoi. Look for it. Look for it. Look for it. Huoi. 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 Yahweh. An example of I'm using it in a sentence. Yahweh nedede. Yahweh nedede. Hueh means looking for you. That is to look for somebody. Hueh, looking for somebody or looking for you. Yahweh nedede. To look for somebody. So Hueh, that is looking for you or looking for somebody. Yahweh, looking for you. Actually, it's looking for you. Yahweh nedede. Yahweh nedede. So looking for you. I've been looking for you since. So Hueh, the who underline. Nice. Hueh, looking for you. Then another word that sounds like what we dealt with recently just now, which is the who, and the who is who, that is to bore who hero. It sounds this, but it's different. What will make you know the difference is the context that it was used, that it is used. What it connotes will be different from that context that it was used. So the who, if I say, for instance, for example now, or azeo, who here on the bucketing, who here on the bucketing. I'm not talking of look. You are not looking for anything. If now I said, "Bame who on the bucketing." Now I'm saying who Hiveke on the bucketini, ho hivi bucketini, ho hivi ekpani. That means bore a hole in that bucket or bore a hole in that bag. So on the sentence, on that context, you will understand the what the hole, whether it is you are looking for something or whether you are boring a hole in a bucket or in anything. So this is hole, to pour a hole in something. Hole hivi ekpani, hole hivi ke on the bucket ni, hole with the hole on the line, to bore a hole in something. Then we move to the next vowel, which is o. The o, the he and the o will sound ho, ho, ho. This one has a meaning. The ho means lay. To ho, onoko ni ho. Ose ho, eye ese ho. So ho means lay. Onoko ni say ho. Has that fowl laid any egg? Has it laid any egg? You can reply yes or no. Hey or hey ye, or hey or hoy, hey or say ho. That means has the bird laid an egg? No or yes. Yes, it has laid an egg, or no, it has not laid an egg. So ho is lay. Ho is lay. Now another example, e.g., is hoin. Hoin. Hoin is to say I have heard you, but it is mostly used in question and answer, for question and answer. Like for instance, as oh, unhoin, use hon, or unhoin, ise hon. Unhoin, have you heard? Which is a question. So you can reply ise hon. That means the normal hon, which is here. Hon is here, which is the next example here. Hon is to hear. But in this case, hon, in hon, you are responding to somebody asking you something. In hon. So in hon, that is definitely somebody is asking you something. It's more or less, most cases, a question. Usen hon, isen hon, or in hon. Maybe as you are talking, somebody asks you, oh, in hon. So I've heard the news, or I've heard the comment. So in hon, hon is also here, but most cases used for the question, in reply to a question or something like that. So that's hon. Then hon is to hear. In hon. So in hon as a reply to a question. So for instance, as well, to hear, oihon. See the difference in this place now? Say oihon. Like for instance, when I ask you here, usen, if I say onhoin, maybe we are discussing, the person is not around, we are just discussing, oh, have we told one of our brother, has he heard of this? Then one person will now say onhoin, or oisehon. You see, osehon, onhoin, osehon, onhoin. Are you seeing osehon, onhoin? So you are replying to a question, osehon, onhoin. So this is why I said here that the hoin mostly used as a question and also an answer. Osehon, onhoin. Osehon, onhoin. You reply to the question here, hoin, which is here. Has he heard? Yes, he has. So hon is here. Onhon, Another example is I can give is onhobo. That is, he is aware of what is going on. So onhobo. So he has heard of it. Another example is homo, which is good. Something that is good is referred to as homo. Homo, that is, it is good. When you look at things, you say, oh, you ask homo. I'll just tell you, oh, I looked at it, okay, homo. Only mean a homo, homo make it joy. So this thing is good, you can buy it. So homo, that is good. Then we move to the last vowel, which is who, who. So if we combine it with he, it will be who, who, who. The he and the who is who. E.g., humu, humu with the who on the line. Humu means swollen. I know when I want to, okay, so okay, humu, that means this your leg is swollen, or your hand is swollen. I know, but when I humu, your hand is swollen. So humu is swollen. Another word that starts with who is who. Who means something that is light. Only ema na we uhu bo. Only tasa na we uhu bo. Man is very light. It's not heavy. So it's something that is not heavy that you regard to as who. So only mean na uhu bo. Only tasa na uhu bo. Only ekpa na uhu bo. That means this bag is light. This plate is not heavy. So that is what who means with the who underline. Who, light or not heavy. So that is where we come to the end of the lesson of this week. So the next lesson will be on we'll be dealing with the next vowel, which is G. That is the J. That's what will be the next vowel we'll be dealing with, the G. That is the J in English. Will be the if you follow the pattern, if you follow it, now be Ja, J, J, G, Jo, Jo, Ju. So now we'll be dealing with next in our next lessons. So we've come to the end of today's lessons. Don't forget to join us next week for another lesson. This time the topic of the lesson will be G, that is J. So every week, every Saturday of the week, Oseriwakwe. So Nimaria Mono in general. Every on 5 p.m. Saturdays. So don't miss this. Teach your children how to speak, learn, and read and write oral. So this lesson came to you via courtesy of USAID and OGT Network. So thank you for watching. Till the next lesson, I'll see you there. My name is Akigbe Erogwame. Bye for now.